Hello everyone, my name is Rachel Mary, and today I wanted to talk about a subject that I've never personally walked through, but something that has always been on my heart. And I think it's really a God thing because it's just been on my heart, even just as a child, and there's really no explanation for it except God. But the topic is miscarriage. I have a real heart for couples and for women who have lost little ones in utero. And I just want to encourage our society to walk with moms who have lost their child in utero, and to acknowledge that child's life and the loss of that child's life. And I would say maybe even bring up that little one's life to the family, because these are children that God made for a purpose and for a plan. And yes, their lives were a bit shorter and they didn't live long, but it doesn't mean God didn't have a plan for them, for the life that He gave them. And it doesn't mean that we should not acknowledge these little ones' lives. So I just want to encourage our society to acknowledge the life of these children who have passed in miscarriage. Something that is just discouraging to me that I see is really, I would just say, just a lack of our society recognizing the lives of these children that have passed in miscarriage, and thinking about, in particular, like, let's say, like that you're flipping through a magazine and it features a family and it says, oh, this family, they're expecting their second baby, but the mother had a miscarriage before and they have one living child prior to the miscarriage. So how many children do they really have? Three. So they're expecting their third little one, not their second little one. So I think it's important that in our society we recognize the loss of these children in miscarriage, and that we recognize that that is the parent's child forever. Even though that child may have passed and just early on, it doesn't mean that that child isn't the child's parent. It doesn't mean that that child isn't to be acknowledged in our society, isn't to be acknowledged by the families. So I just want to encourage our society to walk with couples who've lost babies in the womb, and to not minimize the loss, to not acknowledge the loss, but to recognize that is a baby that God made, and he had a plan for that little one's life. And I just encourage you as a society to really start to change how we are not acknowledging the loss of these babies in miscarriage.